Hey guys, so welcome back to AI, the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. Let's carry on where we left off. We just got off the Ferris wheel, having gathered all the witness statements of those present at the stream last night at Studio Divida, where Jin Furue's half-body appeared. It's time for us to head back to ABIS and collate our findings, but first, let's take a look around this mini amusement park, starting with these empty audience seats, which are still the same as it were when Andis Komeiji was giving his show, unfortunately enough. The seats for the audience. There's a lot of seats for not many people, it seems. A stage used for events. It's a ride that loops around the rooftop when you use the pedal. It's a street light. Not on the street. There's a bench. There's a trash can here. It's a Ferris wheel. There are all sorts of games here, like arcade games and games of chance. There's a row of vending machines here. It's a spinning airplane ride. Flowers are in bloom. An amusement park ride that shakes when you insert a coin. The gate of the rooftop amusement park. A small train running along the railroad tracks. Right, well, this place screams Somnium potential. I wonder if we'll be back. In the meantime, let's head back to ABIS HQ in our fancy limousine. Is this like our part-time job? We, like, drive the limousine at night or something? Pick up rich clients? Oh, we're a passenger.
Going back
okay.
to ABIS?
Nice to be confirmed. Oh, it's because we're a rich boy, aren't we? Our parents, I think, were quite wealthy.
Yeah. I want to reorganize the information I have so far.
Pretty neat. Feel like I'm in the Velvet Room all over again.
Then why don't you just do it in this limousine?
Because this limousine is for drinking, Tama, as you can quite plainly see out of my left eye.
Oh, right. I guess I could.
Is that a Jägermeister on the table in front of me? I think so. Howdy, lady. There's a woman sitting on the seat. Oh, woman? Question mark? What's with the question mark? Scream like a little girl. Let's do it. Oh my. Damn, your voice almost broke.
Shut up! Stop shouting!
Sorry. Okay.
But you surprised me. I thought that the ghost of an S&M pervert with a police uniform fetish who died in a tanning booth had come to haunt me.
Wow, Ryuki. You're spitting verses. It's like you rehearsed that.
Haven't I showed you this body many times over the past 6 months?
I bet you have, but I probably think you had a little more clothes on back then, and slowly you've been stripping them away. I mean, you're barefoot, for goodness sake.
I'm still not used to it. Your body is semi-transparent, and I can only see you in the left side of my vision.
Exactly. I close my left eyelid, boom, you're gone. All I see are drinks.
So, why did you come out?
I thought it would be easier to talk to you this way.
Fair enough. Well, before we have a conversation, let's have a look around, shall we? Well, looking around complete. There's not like there's anything we can examine. Tama is sitting on the seat, or so it seems. About the reason Jin's right half suddenly appeared.
Isn't that what you're investigating for?
It is. I just thought you might have an answer and we could close this case and move on to better things. Of course.
Yeah, but...
Since we're 6 years in the future as well, we know that's not the case.
remember what Mr. Date and Iris said.
For some reason, just the right half. I could travel through time and space.
Of course, they both think time travel or teleportation is involved. I'll admit that was my first theory as well. Basically getting telefragged into existence. I mean, it has to be, right? I mean, these guys don't even know that his left half was found 6 years later, with a time of death appropriate for that time period, right? It was like 6 hours or something before discovery 6 years in the future.
Maybe that body teleported here from some other world.
Iris, you make it sound like he teleported here from another planet.
The other half could have been absorbed into some other dimension. And that split the body in two.
I wonder how far off these guys are. How far off I am.
Don't tell me you believe that.
I mean, you know, I didn't think that we'd be able to switch consciousnesses. Consciousnesses? In AI, the Somnium Files, okay? And yet, that was how the new Cyclops killer was getting around, okay?
No, just...
I have to keep my mind wide open for the fantastical, the mythical, the absolute batshit crazy answers that I may receive.
For some reason, it's stuck in my head.
For some reason. What do you think of this car?
Honestly, it reeks of bad taste. Makes me want to puke just looking at it.
Oh, I thought it was quite fancy.
Keep talking like that, and I'll throw you out the window.
Then you'd be a goner too?
No, I'll just take my left eye out and toss you out. I'll be fine, right? I'll just clone Aiba.
I'm the one driving this car, you know.
Oh. Oh god. Okay, I forgot that you guys actually drive the cars. Thomas Trivia. Right now, I'm using the car camera to steer the car remotely. I, of course, control the gas and brakes. I send signals electronically. It's technically a self-driving car. For better or for worse, my fate is in Tama's hands.
Why don't you take the leap and buy a different car?
Because I like to feel rich, right?
I can't. This car is all I have of my parents.
Yeah, it's my inheritance, okay? But truth be told, that is pretty sad, Ryuki.
Your parents passed away, didn't they?
This is all you have, like the limousine? Wow. What happened to the rest of their stuff?
Yeah, in an airplane crash when I was young.
Ugh.
From then on, I was living with my younger brother.
Who also passed away.
But 6 years ago, he also.
Does tragedy happen in 6-year intervals? Goodness. Well, let's organize our information, Tama.
There isn't much useful information to sort out in the first place.
Oh well, I guess we can just kick back and enjoy our ride back to ABIS then.
If I had to say one thing, it would be the ViewCube video and that QR code link.
You think there's some sort of, code embedded in the video?
By the way, I'm going to cut down on the word salad and call it QR video from now on.
Alright, sounds good.
The teeny bit of information we got from that QR video is pretty much all we have.
You don't know? I think it was about half a year ago.
We need to see if we can get our hands on a copy of that video that they showed 6 months ago.
A video
It's not all
similar
6
to that
years.
one went viral. Everyone was talking about it online.
If it was a half a year ago.
The mysterious video known as BATS 490, correct? There's a code hidden inside BATS 490.
And whenever they deciphered it, they said they knew the secret of the world and vanished. Or something of the sort.
They say the code reveals a specific location.
All these high schoolers, man. They're onto it. Clearly, ABIS and the Metropolitan Police Department have no clue whatsoever.
Everyone who visits that place is said to have gone missing. They all left behind the same message. I've learned the secret of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tama. Is BATS 490 still up anywhere on the internet?
Come on. Once it's on the internet, it doesn't die. It doesn't disappear.
I looked it up. Here it is.
Oh. Something to watch on the way back. Oh god, these videos are so trippy. And creepy. Don't like it, man. I'm sitting here in the dark. Okay, that was the Mortal Kombat 4 Game Over screen. Oh. Rip me, burn me. I swear, man, this is some sort of brainwashing shit. How do you come up with this? A lot of glitchy parts. I mean, obviously, every part of this video has been meticulously crafted.
I have no idea what it's supposed to mean.
Edited. Built. Rendered.
They say there's a hidden message inside, but I can't even tell where we're supposed to look.
Tama, you're an AI. You need to be able to decipher this. Where did BATS 490 come from?
Same as the QR video. It was originally uploaded to ViewCube, then it spread from there. The account holder is unknown.
In any case, BATS 490 is the only lead we have right now. If we can figure it out, maybe it'll lead to the QR video.
There's no doubt it's a similar sort of video. I don't think we're dealing with a copycat here.
Ryuki, you have a call. It's from Mizuki.
Alright.
Mizuki?
Answer.
I'm connecting her.
Good.
Oh, Ryuki? I got your number from boss.
Okay. She shouldn't be handing out my number willy-nilly, but what do you want?
What is it?
I remembered something about BATS 490.
You do?
I thought maybe it could lead to a clue.
What did you remember?
Someone in my class at school actually figured it out.
Really?
He decoded the hidden message in BATS 490.
And he disappeared.
He did?
His name is Shoma Enda. He might know something, so I would go find him.
Shoma. Seriously? Shoma?
Anyway, see ya.
If he decoded it, shouldn't he have vanished?
Shoma. Isn't that?
Andy's Komeiji's.
Is the same Shoma? Turn this car around. We're going back to that stage. No, we're going to the Enda residence. It's 5:30 on February 11th.
Shoma, you know what happened last night, right?
You okay, buddy?
The QR code displayed on that sign. There was a link in it leading to a video. We're calling it the QR video.
Yeah, that was my idea.
I wanted to talk to you about it. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
I guess not. I will take the liberty of looking around first while you gather up the courage to talk to me, you introvert. It's an old-fashioned chest of drawers. It's a toy robot. Is this a puppet for the quiz?
What is that on top?
Looks like earthenware. Maybe it's some sort of device?
What is that? No clue.
It's a CRT TV. But do you think it can pick up digital broadcasts?
Ooh.
It could, with a dedicated tuner.
CRT TVs. It's a family altar.
Is this a poem written by Kameji?
Huh.
It says, "It's okay to fall off the horse. You're a saddle after all."
Oh, okay. Oh, Tama.
Wait, this was supposed to be touching?
Well, if we try to interpret it, we're the saddle. I suppose we're supposed to lift others up? I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching. What? So it's like a lucky cat statue, but a lucky laugh, so you have to laugh when you look at it?
You laugh more often than you breathe.
Well, she doesn't breathe at all, Ryuki. She's an AI.
A picture of Ame no Uzume, a goddess from Japanese mythology.
Oh, yes, I'm familiar.
Supposedly, she's the goddess of entertainment and laughter.
I've used her in Persona. A kotatsu. It's very warm. A TV remote. It's the answer button for the quiz. Why is that here? It's a folding fan for slapstick comedy. There's a squeaky toy hammer here. Greenery in a garden can be seen out the window.
It's Ada Rooster.
Like Ada Rabbit, but Ada Rooster?
Add a rooster?
Sheesh.
It's a character.
How many of them are there? Is there a Ada cow? Ada sheep? There's a broom here. A kitchen. A refrigerator. It's a closet. It's a TV stand. Of all the things I can't examine, it looks like Leon from Danganronpa, about to hit a baseball. Shoma? It's Shoma. He was working on something in silence. About your father.
Just to confirm, your father is Andes Komeiji, and his real name is Yoneharu Enda. Is that right?
I forgot that was his real name, Enda. Maybe his headset's on to full volume. What are you making?
What are you making? Don't tell me it's a bomb.
Yeah, I'll have to arrest you. Okay, never mind. You're a tough crowd, huh? I see now why your father prefers to entertain an audience of none than an audience of Shoma. About the BATS 490 code.
You know about the video called BATS 490, right? I have a feeling it's related to the QR video somehow. You solved the code in BATS 490, didn't you? And it showed you a certain location. Am I right?
But you didn't have the money to pay for a ticket? Okay, I'm just gonna keep thinking out loud and you stop me when you're ready, okay? About Mizuki.
I heard you went to the same elementary school as Mizuki? She's actually the one who told me about you.
Yeah, not your dad.
He's completely ignoring you.
Well, do you want to pop out then and show your AI boobs?
Maybe because he's wearing headphones.
That's what I said.
No, that's not it. There's no sound coming from them.
Well, maybe they're, like, earmuffs.
Chastity belt on his heart must be locked tightly.
What?
What kind of metaphor is that?
You won't be able to see his uvula unless you open that lock.
I don't want to see his uvula.
So what you mean is, he probably won't speak unless you can find the key to his heart, I'm guessing.
Well, where do I get a Magadama from?
There might be a key somewhere in this room. Let's find it.
Okay.
A key to open the lock on his heart.
Be right back. I might need to go to Korean Village.
It's no use talking to him, I think.
Okay.
You'll have to find the key to his chastity belt first.
I have to look at everything all over again. Damn it.
Why don't you try going under the kotatsu?
What are you trying to imply?
Probably run away.
Maybe I need to click the buzzer.
Ding! Yes, Shoma. What is your answer?
No. Okay.
That robot is so cool. You'd better talk, or I'll smack your butt with this broom.
Yeah. Haha!
Oh, you just laughed a little, didn't you?
You did. I caught you. Oh, no, don't you try and stifle that giggle. Thank you, Tama. That really helped, actually.
Why don't you hit your own head with the hammer toy?
What? No, I was gonna smack his butt with it.
Wow, what a jolly guy he is. I'm gonna tell him everything I know now.
Is that what he sounds like?
I don't think that's going to happen.
You never know until you try, Ryuki.
Why don't you smack Shoma on the head with the folding fan?
I don't think he'd ever speak to me.
Yeah, he'll be knocked out cold, because that's how strong I am.
Do you want to watch TV together?
Yeah. The idiot box? No?
God, please help.
It's a family altar, Ryuki.
You can help yourself.
You're not God.
Shoma, want to play Lucky Laugh together?
Come on, it'll be fun. Okay. Oh, there might be something in the closet if we can x-ray
What
it.
is that?
Whoa.
It looks like a robot.
Huh.
I tried searching, but it looks like it's not commercially available.
Oh. Did you build this one?
A homemade robot, huh?
Anything else we can x-ray in this room? Secretly? You know, while we can. Imagine if, like, the whole secret to the game could be found right here by x-raying the Enda household and you find, like, a secret room or something. By using the x-ray when you're supposed to focus on the closet.
Hey, Shoma, would you mind showing me the robot in your closet?
Yeah.
Huh? How do you know about that?
Aha, I got you.
Oh, well,
You see.
Tell him you heard it from Kameji.
Yeah.
right. I heard about it from Mr.
He
Komeiji.
told me on the Ferris wheel.
From my dad?
Yeah, believe it or not.
That's right.
Okay then.
You better believe it.
Just for a bit, okay?
Okay, I won't destroy it. In fact, I might even give you a pointer or two. Whoa. Fancy. That's pretty cool. It's a moving dartboard.
You made that?
Boss might try and steal him and put him in her office.
Yeah. I call it Robata.
Oh. Well. See who the creative one is in the family?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip past Ryuki's
There's a
dialogue
junk
here.
shop in Akiba. I got all the parts there.
Oh. Well. You seem quite happy about it, and I won't lie, it's pretty impressive.
This robot only has one tire.
Mm-hmm.
It uses a gyro to keep its balance.
Wow.
Fine-tuning it is really hard.
It's always nice to hear someone talk about their passion. It's Shoma. Compliment strongly. Compliment like crazy.
Wowee! This is crazy! It's absolutely bonkers! How can you make such a complex robot like this?
That's rad!
Are you an alien? Or from the future, maybe? Or some sort of god? And this form, refined yet playful, such an unconventional design.
I know!
It's obvious your sense of style is immaculate.
Where are the blueprints?
Oh, wonderful! So wonderful! I will never forget this day.
When I'm lying on my deathbed and I have to tell my kids what the best day of my life was, I'm gonna tell them it was this day, February 11th, where I saw this robot with one tire, moving around using gyro.
I thank the creator that I was able to meet a genius that will go down in history.
Well, he took to it.
Looks like the lock has opened.
Yeah, he's a narcissist.
Looks like it.
Oh, yeah, I can answer your question. What skill can defeat an old man? You know, Tomoe Nage. Whatever that is. Done. Next question in 20 minutes' time. Okay, let's start again. What are those headphones for?
Put them on so I can concentrate better.
Oh, sorry. I was clearly distracting you, wasn't I?
But you're not listening to music, are you?
I only turn on the noise canceling.
Yeah. What are you making?
One of the parts for Robata, the robot running around.
Yeah, I know who you already introduced me. You don't have to do it again.
I want to upgrade it. I'm trying to make it so it can carry my weight.
Oh, well, in his arms, I suppose. It's a machine part, but I really wanted to talk to Shoma about your father.
Yeah. Andy's Komeiji is my dad. But sorry,
Sorry, what?
I don't really want to talk about him.
Fair enough. I see there's a strange relationship there.
Or not?
Well, because... why does it matter?
Okay, sorry. About Mizuki.
She's just a classmate. We're not friends or anything. I don't talk to her much.
I see.
Do you wish you could talk to her more?
No. Of course not.
I'm asexual.
Even though she's cute?
Oh my.
That Uggo? She's not cute at all.
Whoa. No need for harsh language.
His temperature is rising. That was clearly a lie.
That Uggo. Wow.
Yeah, I could tell.
Well, maybe you'll have your chance in 6 years' time.
Now, I think it's about time we get back to why I'm here.
But I need to ask him about his dad's connections to the Yakuza. I suppose it's not relevant.
I solved it.
He probably wouldn't have said anything anyway, because he didn't want to talk about him.
Hmm?
You solved Bats 490, Ryuki. Come on, get with the program.
The Bats 490 code. I solved it.
How?
I have to go soon,
Go where? This is your house.
so I'll tell you the short version.
Okay,
That's fine. Please just tell me.
hit me.
The video's hidden message pointed to a certain location, right?
Yeah.
And where is that?
It's a lot of silence.
Horadori Lab.
Horadori Lab.
The Horadori Institute of Genetics.
Okay. Did they run this puzzle? Well, we went straight there. Thank you very much for telling me. Bye! Raced out the door. It's 6:10.
I heard about it last night on the news.
Oh my god. It's the it's the uniforms from BLR. Purchase less reward. And wow. Talk about big brain.
Truly unprecedented. What a mysterious case.
Yes, very mysterious, you Cheshire grinning maniac.
I am Chikara Horadori, the director of this research institute.
I see.
He hasn't retired yet. His 60th birthday was last year.
Well, obviously he hasn't retired. He's only 60. Damn, this is a fancy place. It's the door.
Excuse me. What is that statue?
That's the symbol of our research philosophy here.
Yeah?
It would take a while to explain, so perhaps another time.
Okay. It's just a symbol, but sure. There's a window facing the corridor, a keyboard, it's a PC monitor, it's a desk, a robotic arm, it's a chair.
Ryuki, would you drink that fluid inside the test tube?
No, why?
Absolutely not.
Why not? You might develop superpowers.
I could, then I wouldn't need you anymore.
But what if I turned into a giant, green, muscular freak?
That would be awesome.
Uh-huh. It wouldn't fit in my eye socket anymore. It's a flask. A medicine bottle. Looks like research notes. A researcher wearing the typical protective garb. It's a binder organizing documents.
Looks like a grotesque monster might be trapped inside.
I mean, can I use my x-ray vision?
I actually like grotesque things.
You do?
Yeah, I know.
There's a monitor embedded in the pillar. I'll consider this place thoroughly investigated, I think. Yeah, let's go. Chikara. It's Chikara, the director of the Research Institute. About this institute.
We mainly conduct research on gene therapy through genome editing here.
Of course, science. Great. Not my strong suit.
Are you familiar with genome editing?
Oh, yes. Of course I am. I've played Metal Gear Solid.
Site-specific nucleases. An artificial restriction enzyme known as CRISPR-Cas9 is commonplace these days.
Very commonplace.
Genome editing is a technique that uses this enzyme to splice, replace, and bind any base sequence of DNA.
Yeah, well, that went right over my head. I didn't understand that at all. Thank you, Ryuki. Thank you. I'm gonna need the comments on, on a lot of things.
In other words, it's technology that rewrites DNA.
Indeed.
Right, so it's possible we could have Jin Furuway killed at 2 different time periods and 2 different parts of his body.
Last year, we developed a revolutionary genome editing method we call Purge. With this, genetic diseases that were previously too difficult to treat, for example, severe congenital heart diseases, are now curable.
Wow.
But that's not all. In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable.
Of course it would be. You just constantly de-age your cells, I suppose. Is that how it works? Immortality?
Oh, but I don't mean your body will be invincible.
No.
Death can still occur via trauma, ingesting poison, viral infections, this sort of thing. However, it can make death due to old age a thing of the past.
Great. And then, well, that'll lead to population control, and we'll have, like, real-life Squid Games and whatnot.
Can Purge really do that?
To cull the population. We'll have a literal dystopia where death race and all that stuff exists, because no one dies of old age.
Indeed. The body's deterioration due to aging can be prevented by rewriting all of its DNA, maintaining a permanent state of youth.
I see. Well, I see you haven't volunteered to be a test subject on that front. Although, I see you're trying to be hip.
However, this has not yet been proven. It's still in its experimental stage.
Okay.
But it won't be long until our hypothesis is substantiated. The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality.
That's a scary thought, because when you think of immortality, you just know the rich people are gonna abuse the shit out of it. And we will literally become like a cyberpunk sort of story in reality.
What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
Well, I mean, it comes with its own sets of challenges, right? If people don't die of old age, we're gonna get overpopulated right quick. And who's gonna have access to this? And where's everyone gonna live? And so on and so forth. Anyway, that's beyond the scope of why I'm here. About Jin.
I know of him, but I haven't met him in person. I've only read some articles about him online. He's the CEO of a music distribution company. I'm the director of a genetics research institute.
So you don't stay in the same hotels?
We have nothing in common.
Okay. What were you doing around 6 a.m. on the 9th?
Jin's estimated time of death.
I was sleeping in my bed at home.
Were you sleeping like that?
They say seniors are early to rise, but that's not true at all in my case.
I see.
Perhaps that means I'm still young.
Yeah, sure.
Is there anyone who could back your story?
Don't tell me I'm a suspect.
I'm just asking, man.
I'm just doing my job.
Exactly.
I've always wanted to say that.
Good for you. Your dream came true.
Cross that off the bucket list.
I live alone now. Unfortunately, there's no one with me at home.
Okay. So now you're a suspect.
Chikara got divorced 6 years ago.
For fuck's sake, tragedy. Every 6 years.
As for children, he has one daughter. She's 32 years old.
Right. That's not divisible by 6. Interesting.
His daughter and ex-wife are currently living in Italy.
Okay.
In other words, there's no one who can corroborate Chikara's alibi.
That's right.
Good to know. About the QR video.
It was mentioned on the news. But the video itself wasn't broadcasted, so I haven't seen it.
What about the original video?
Then you don't know about BATS 490.
What is that?
It's a video that's very similar to the QR video.
I've never heard of it.
Huh. Well, it was pointing right to your institute.
I actually came here to ask you about it specifically. There's a hidden code in the video, and I've heard it points to this research institute.
Although, how do we know Shoma's right? If he knows it points to this research institute, what if he, visited here and he didn't disappear? So he's like, oh, okay. Maybe he got it wrong.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Perhaps someone just made it up.
Well, that's no good to me.
Ryuki, don't you think something is off about Chikara?
Yeah, a lot of things.
You think so?
You really are dense.
He's got a big forehead.
You're dense enough to be the target audience for mobile game ads.
Hey, I've only fallen for one of them. Okay, it was that Cityscapes one or something. Okay, because that was false advertising. Never again. There we go, Thermo. But first, mobile games can be fun. Most of the time, though, they take you to a page to try to force you to download a different game. It's kind of like advertising fraud. Tell me about it. And yet, Apple still lets it happen. Thermo.
Huh.
Wow, he's a hot-headed guy.
His temperature is abnormally high, isn't it?
Maybe he's got a fever.
Maybe he has the flu.
Don't make me pluck out your eyebrows from the inside.
You can do that?
Do you think he's upset about something?
Probably. Ryuki, let's find out if he's hiding something.
Is it because I didn't compliment him on his youthfulness?
Wink sync.
Oh.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Here we go. Are we actually going to wink sync this time? Wink sync. How does this work? Alright, don't mind me. I'm just going to stare into your soul. Whoa. I have 6 seconds?
Guy.
He has seen the video. That's the BATS video.
Wink sync is a simplified version of syncing, but you're still taking a look inside their dreams.
Huh. How do we do that when he's still conscious, though?
And dreams are made from memories. So there shouldn't be anything in there that he doesn't know about.
Yeah. Well, this is a very specific replaying of the video.
You're saying...
Chikara knows about Bats 490.
Look at him. It's like he's being sucked in.
He was lying to us earlier.
Time's up.
Mr. Chikara, can you accompany me to the station?
Wink sync is the simpler version of syncing. From the eyeball, me, a strong magnetic wave is shot out to the sync subject. This temporarily numbs the subject's brain and puts their brain into a faux sleep state and induces a dream. By analyzing the faint brain waves emitted during this, we can see parts of the dream. It's not a clear image by any means. To investigate more thoroughly, a regular sync needs to be performed. A wink sync can only be performed once a day because of the high amount of power required. I would need to recharge before performing it again. Personally, I don't like it because of the power consumption. But don't you like to abuse your power, Tama?
What? Why?
Because you lied to me, and that's grounds for me to arrest you.
I'd like to speak to you in more detail. You do have the right to decline, of course.
Oh, sorry. Ignore that last sentence, though.
Very well. I'll go with you.
Wait, what? You're not going to exercise your right to decline? Okay. You fell for it, sucker. Abyss HQ, 6:45. We're getting around right quick. Peter, boss. Did we drug him? I can assure you this is necessary. You're still there?
Could you go buy some soy sauce for me?
Okay, but which locker do I post that to? Locker number 6?
I thought I just heard something.
Ah, you mean the cleaning lady.
Not again.
Oh, it's just the cleaning lady. Wait, what?
Ryuki, I'll let you be my chair once this case is solved.
What?
No, I'm okay.
It's still the sync machine. The sync machine can be seen through the window. It's boss. Her real name is Shizue Kuranushi. About Chikara.
I gave Chikara the usual medicine to put him to sleep.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you in more detail, but first have a nap.
Are you sure that's okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe there are legality issues.
I even asked him if he had the right to decline.
Oh, don't worry about that.
He trusted me, boss.
The higher-ups will take care of it for me.
I thought you were the highest up. Your name is literally boss. Where's Mr. Date?
Who knows? He went off somewhere right after you left.
Well, he's on vacation, I suppose.
He's probably playing the nipple guessing game at some cabaret club in Nakamaguro right about now.
Nipple guessing game, huh? Jeez, Japan will do anything.
He's on vacation, so I'm sure he's taking a load off while he can.
No, he's taking a load off, all right.
Okay, Tama. The nipple game is a game in which a man asks a woman to guess where their nipple is while their shirt is on. Even if it's a guy asking a girl to do it, it's kind of problematic. Okay, I thought it was like identify that nipple or something. Fucking glory hole. Oh, never mind. Any progress on the investigation?
There hasn't been any progress yet. The people over at HQ are totally incompetent.
Totally incompetent. Can't rely on them for shit.
They must have had stuff with fermented beans or something.
God. Managers, am I right? It's Peter. His real name is Futa Amanoma. Why are you here?
Why do you ask? I'm the engineer of ABIS. Of course I'm always here.
Yeah, but I've been wondering about something. In November of last year...
You were kind of arrested.
You were dishonorably discharged for reasons related to the new Cyclops serial killings, weren't you?
Peter with gun.
You leaked internal police information. Not to mention you aided a criminal in his escape.
I made some arrangements behind the scenes.
Oh.
Pewter is a crucial part of ABIS. I couldn't let them lock him up.
Well, that's good, I suppose.
You can do that?
Normally, no. But in this case...
Boss has dirt on members of the executive, judicial, and legislative branches of the government.
How are you not in the boss of the Illuminati?
I am truly grateful to you, boss.
I suppose she has dirt on everyone because she has control of the sync machine.
No need to thank me. You just need to be a good little workhorse. Oh, and it'd be great if you could introduce me to some good-looking studs while you're at it.
I know about a dozen.
That's a lot.
I'm counting on you.
ABIS is kind of scary.
I mean, yeah, it's called ABIS. It's a black hole.
You get used to it.
You're scary too, Tama. You're part of this conspiracy. About the malfunction of ABIS's communication system.
That's outside of my jurisdiction.
But you're the engineer.
So, I don't know too much about it, but I'm sure the person in charge is desperately trying to fix it as we speak.
Are you sure?
It should be fixed soon.
About Chikara.
I got Tama's report. The QR video seems to be the key to solving this case. And she believes Chikara is linked to the Bats 490 video, which has a striking similarity.
He's extremely suspicious. He must be the culprit.
Yep, I think you're right. I think I've solved this case.
I think it's a bit early for that conclusion.
But he said he didn't know about the video, right?
He clearly lied.
If he's willing to lie about one thing, he's willing to lie about everything.
Oh, I feel sorry for those dozen studs you're about to meet, boss.
I still think that's a bit unreasonable.
Okay.
In any case, shall we get started?
Let's rock and roll.
Ryuki, you know what to do.
I do. Tama, you're gonna be in the Somnium this time. We had a brief moment where we controlled you when we tried to take over Mizuki.
Sync with him.
I will. Don't you worry about that. Alright, we don't need to wink this time. It's full-blown nap. Whee! Time limit 6 minutes. I don't want to be stuck in that guy's head.
Ryuki, this isn't your first time syncing.
Though he's got plenty of real estate in there for both of us.
You've delved into Somnia many times in the past 6 months.
Thank you for the reminder and the exposition, Peter.
So, I'm sure you know without me telling you, but...
I can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. It's alright, I know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Here we go. We're going in. Looking forward to seeing what Tama's capable of. Oh boy.